Gotta go into Georgia. Against some dogs.
Welcome everyone to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia.
Oh, Austin is on. He is on. Why is he playing duty?
He is. I invited him to the party.
Really special and uncommon. A 1-versus
Who's he playing duty with?
in the season, only college football
I don't think he's playing with anybody.
like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get us going here.
It's alright. They bark like dogs.
Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal contact.
The offense will
What?
obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the
Huh? Illegal contact on who?
These nuts.
They called it on this guy. Where's the illegal contact? I'm so confused where the contact is.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get it down.
They're just going to keep throwing to their running back. Let's see.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the
sounds like Georgia.
ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of
And
the
we'll start
quarterback's
putting
job
man
here
on
when
him.
you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
I'm a little disappointed you don't have to face the same Georgia quarterback that me and Austin did last year.
That's okay.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still
Was it?
well short of the first down. That completion sets up.
Did they run back-to-back screen passes?
They did.
The audacity.
And they're going to do it again.
What the fuck?
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff
Showing
team
off
is out.
the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Tar Heels offense comes out for their first possession today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Marquez. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
You didn't even show me you got online.
Running back has it on the screen now.
They got some wrong online.
Well, I know Fred was. For some reason it didn't show when you showed up online.
Coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice block.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's probably the best block
Did
I've
you
ever
see
seen.
a party invite from me?
No.
Are you streaming?
No. I'm just watching YouTube and playing zombies.
The pass game catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run.
$20. I say you probably sent the invite. It showed up, but I was taking a bite. I was looking over to my right. I wasn't looking at the screen at the moment. So it was just probably horrible timing.
Thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance.
Back in. Damn it.
And that one is no good. A missed chance.
God damn, that meter was moving fast.
Yeah, it was.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal.
The fuck kind of name is Paving?
He's found some room with the 45. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Tight end goes in motion.
There's not the HDR.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Dude, that quarterback jumped out of my sack.
He's brought down.
Did you see that, Freddie? Jumped out of the sack.
I did.
Luckily, I've still got him, but I've been pissed if he took off.
Well, so far, this quarterback seems to be almost as annoying as the one they had last year, so...
Oh, God.
The offensive line will have to
regroup
after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
That was my defense to cover the curl route. Defense doesn't cover the curl route.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense.
Literally had both my linebackers on the short curl. They weren't there.
He's got great athletic ability and great size. Here he shows you he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first.
Run right where the 3 guys are standing. That's smart.
Don't need that.
Now it's 2nd down here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down.
Oh, what a catch.
Sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Good. The lead remains 3 after that miss. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Bro, look at all those stars on my offensive line.
Oh, hell yeah.
Out of the shotgun, you'll
Except when I run through the wrong hole, but that's my fault.
A short gain does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
This little fucking dude's quick.
The 15. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. That's a solid run. Good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20.
Got it. Ooh, jeez.
No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off.
Yeah, their quarterback's fucking annoying, Fred.
At the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
I think I've hit 8 home runs in 2 games against the White Sox.
Damn.
Here we go. First play of the quarter.
Maybe that bad, huh?
Has a first down.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, looking to throw.
On top of that, in my last series, I was the starting pitcher in the final game of the series against the Athletics, and I threw a perfect game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
No, you don't.
It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what the decision is on 4th down coming up.
And it's good. So after the field
goal, they're out
there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead
Brian has graced us with his presence finally.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
I just took some NyQuil, so I'll be on for a little bit, but unfortunately most of this weekend I'm dealt with a pretty bad cold.
That's not good.
Started like Friday night, a little bit after you left and we were all on. I'm like, I got a dry throat. And then both yesterday and today just kind of aches.
It's incomplete, even on a first down throw.
Amazingness.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's they flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big play.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they'll set up for the PAT. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
You sure?
Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback.
Who almost blocked that? Damn.
This one will be fair caught. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments.
That is not the HDR.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
To throw, it's Marquez.
Oh, I thought I could beat that.
Complete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah,
so down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find.
Yeah, I was watching TikToks for real slows when I first got there. And that's why I was like watching, like he'll say like, what Marvel entities, not entities, but like meta-humans, I guess you want to call them, can Superman, like what's the percentage for Superman? And people were saying, oh, wipes them all off. There was like Thor, which I was like, okay, you could argue that. And they showed Silver Surfer and Ghost Rider. I'm like, and he goes, oh, they can easily go swipe Ghost Rider and Silver Surfer. I'm like, you have nothing. You know nothing about comics, do you?
It depends on what iteration of Superman they're talking about.
What? I think they're just talking about the normal, like the original, like the normal version of him. They just showed like the picture of him. And he's the normal, like the original.
Because there's a certain event in DC Comics that happened, and I forget what it's called. But before that event happened, Superman was basically like they were making up superpowers that like made him like
well, the funny is like
unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, the funny is, it's like they don't know about Silver Surfer's ability. Like he can sense like matter essentially inside of people and just take them from them, like their powers. Like you don't need those anymore. I think he literally pretty much took out Hulk from Bruce Banner in one of the comics because it's like, you know what, you're good. He like took the cancer away essentially from Bruce Banner, the gamma radiation. It's like you don't have that anymore.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's third down after that run.
Brian, how you feel about your team?
I mean, it's not great, but at least against Southern Missouri will be fine. It may be good enough to at least win my conference. And, you know, that's all I need. As I said, though, whoever was the previous coach didn't mean no favors, considering that half my recruits were 2 stars.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gone into Louisiana Tech expecting them to be any good, that good anyway. But
as I said, though,
looking for his big tight end.
Doesn't do me any favors when you do the bare minimum of recruiting.
At the 6, the offense will have first and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out.
Oh my God! Did I just get safetied?
Of the end zone, so it's a touchback and a takeaway for the defense.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! It's a touchback. It's that one rule that no one seems to agree on.
Well, which rule is it?
The fumble, and then it goes out of bounds in the end zone.
Oh. So it would be the defensive team's ball, but touchback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alex just fumbled and it rolled out of the back of the end zone, and now Georgia has the ball.
On the 20, yeah. Shouldn't be though. Their player kicked it. Damn. That's unfortunate.
So I'm playing zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my operator I'm using, kind of ironic, because like in the prestiges you unlock an operator with the prestige emblem, like based on, so there's like a Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, like World War. Black Ops 2 is one of the top prestiges. I don't remember which one because I'm 9th prestige. Mm-hmm. The operator you get is Klaus.
What?
Yeah, so I'm playing Klaus, the bus driver from Transit, and I'm killing zombies. This is ironically dope.
How does that work since he had no arms?
But there's nobody there downfield. He ended up throwing it to the back. But how about the
he still drove a bus with no arms, so.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know, like, there might be some lore behind it, like, that he was, like, like a robotic dude, and then they just took him, and just put him in there, like, you know what I mean? Took all of his arms and stuff.
I guess.
After the catch, enough for the first down, but the defense
They're called fair catch.
but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback's got it on the option.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here, can you believe it?
You've got to be kidding me.
Grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious,
I really want to start singing the song.
What's that,
so
Fred?
funny to it's so funny to strike people out with the knuckleball. They just look stupid when the ball crosses the strike zone after all that.
They look so lost, dude. Really? What'd you throw?
Well, I've been using my tokens. The only pitch I've been upgrading is the knuckleball because I want it to get just absolutely filthy. I've got it up to like a, I think 68 break or something like that. I just want to see how disgusting it can get.
It's like the Ephus throw. They don't expect it.
Yeah. I like going this ball, and even I don't know where it's gonna go. Good luck, buddy.
It's like Joe Flacco, but like the catcher's over there somewhere.
Sounds like anytime someone does a throw team in Blood Bowl ever. I have no idea where it's going to go, but, you know, let's just see what happens, because either way it's going to be fun.
Austin throwing the ball. Fuck it, somebody's open.
I don't do it as much as I used to do, unless I really need to.
I like how 2 times I was in scoring, and both times we've had fumbles. Go this way.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the Tar Heels come to the line in a hurry up.
They can't hear what play I called. This is awesome. We should do the same play twice.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Alex, I was telling Austin earlier that I was kind of mad when I made your schedule because I wanted to give you somewhat of a tough schedule since you're a 95 overall team. And the other away game I scheduled for you, I was debating between Texas Tech and SMU. And I chose Texas Tech, and I didn't bother looking at how good the teams were before I made it. And then I made it Texas Tech, and then I checked the Heisman watch, and SMU has like a 92 overall running back in the Heisman watch.
Oh,
I was like, dang it.
I think it was the same running back
interference. That was pass interference. He really pushed my wide receiver out of the way. I don't usually complain about calls like that, but that was definitely pass interference.
Right, I think that running back is a senior because I think he was there last year and he was in the Heisman for a while.
I mean, I also underthrew it, but you can't run through you can't push my receiver like that to get to it.
How tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful.
God damn, can these fuckers quit with the goddamn screenplay for fuck's sake? Call something else.
They're still doing that? Damn.
Yeah. They called 3 in a row and they lost starts all 3 times. Fucking retards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Thank you, that's fine. Don't run out, you fucktard.
Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close,
bitch started running out on me, Fred. I'm like, oh, fuck you think you're doing?
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Oh, was it? Are you in the end zone?
Yeah, I intercepted it in the end zone.
Yeah, I hate that. I did that one. It happened to me. I got tackled like on the 2-yard line. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
This is the longest final minute before halftime I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's because I fumbled twice and threw a pick.
Here comes a deep shot.
Oh, he got it there just in time.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, time for every
not an easy game, that's for sure.
in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back.
It's real crazy seeing Jumpman Jordan on a football jersey.
This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Because is Michigan still Jordan, or are they just switched to Under Armour? Or are they back to Nike?
I think they're Jordan.
Are they?
Yeah.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And it's a bunch formation.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'll just go up the middle.
They get the second half started with the running back.
I didn't go anywhere.
And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you.
Oh, come on! How do you not chase
Here,
that?
I think he's kind of in that gray area. Decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. They come to the line.
You called that a ball?
First down, but needing this conversion right now.
Heard that before.
Is Angel Hernandez back there?
Good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, you know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
No, not an explosive play, but a great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge, and the receiver makes them pay for it coming off that jet sweep.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. There's contact.
God damn it. Fucking fuck.
What a play.
That was actually because of my offensive line.
It's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He'll hand it off. Running with purpose.
The Rays have two guys on their team that have the last name that's spelled the same, but they pronounce them differently.
What?
For me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just
they have a guy named, it's spelled L-O-W-E. But
So
one of
low
them pronounces it
and love.
low and low.
Oh, God.
Offense gets set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Stupid.
Josh Lowe, but it's Brandon Lau.
Quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team
You looking goofy swinging at that.
There's a shot toward the end zone.
Somebody's picking that off.
Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
How in the world was that not an interception?
Right?
That's his fourth punt already today.
No, I was hoping he'd pick that up and just go.
Out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moving past the 25. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. Second down.
Wideouts now clustered.
What you swinging at, Goofy? The knuckleball not go where you thought it was? Same.
In the right flat. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Great cut there. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Quick spin on the run.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Marquez.
Where are you going? Why'd you... Oh my god, he overran his route.
He'll be taken down, but after a good attempt.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now,
Only reason I have a lead in this game is because of my defense.
cut into this lead.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
No, you don't.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away.
Bye, Mingler.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
I'll take it.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Umpire, please. More than half of that ball is in the strike zone. You got to give me that.
Yeah. Just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball.
I know you can't see the strike zone that I see, but, like, come on, man.
The person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the route is on. Now here comes the play. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Whoops. Way too much power.
And it's caught from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Junior steps in and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
You're able to get him down. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Only 57 players have ever won the NCAA title and NBA Finals.
So it's 4th down coming up. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Three guys up front, line up. It's first down.
Best 10 players to win both. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, Isaiah Thomas,
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Bob Cousy, Jerry
And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats. How we got
Jokic is right now at halftime with 29 points. He's 12 for 20 for field goals, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take
at halftime.
this game around.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
Man, the Dallas Mavericks could really use a guy like him.
Your 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Not quite the same player, but you know.
But good enough for a first down.
And that's a good,
It's okay, I'll just keep saying it because of how bad that trade was.
Good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems
Just want to remind every Dallas fan that my guy was falling for 7 yards, Fred, on this play.
He really was.
He was being propped up.
On the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 4th down coming up after that running play.
Oh, he was waiting for my quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this.
Should the NFL add a 3-point conversion?
They're backed up here trying to make something happen.
Oh, Woody Hayes.
The NFL should add, true or false, the NFL should add a 3-point conversion play from the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I know, I was like, I kind of want to see it, but I kind of don't at the same time.
Setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create here.
Okay. I wish my quarterback could throw crossbody like that.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is...
You know, Jim, that guy kind of reminds me of this Patrick Mahomes fellow that we see playing on Sundays.
Yeah.
Brought down at the 5.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Now here's a guy.
So we'll take a timeout. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone.
Don't push him in, you fucktard.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Literally ran it behind him to stop him, and then he just shoved him in. My own player. Fucking retard. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be one of those games.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oh, that took a weird bounce. Oh, that took a weird bounce.
The hands team were able to recover the football. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout.
They don't get to use timeouts because they just, get injured.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
Nope. Just short.
Good. He missed it. So the lead remains 19 off that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Oh, why not move my linebacker away from that spot? I was standing right where that ball is.
Territory at the 49. Dogs come to the line.
I had that. I was blocking him. I would have had that pick.
On first and 10 here.
I just saw that.
Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Now the tight end is
tired.
They've got some things to work out here. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
They called the same play twice.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over.
Also, I want to know why my linebacker is playing end. He should not be playing end. He is not made for end.
I hate FedEx so much.
What?
You still haven't got your shit?
Yeah. Nope. It said it was supposed to be here Friday. Then it got delayed to being here yesterday. And then last night, it sat in the same place. And then later at night, when they realized it wasn't going to be here by the end of the day, Saturday, they were like, we'll add a delivery date as soon as your package starts moving.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I hate FedEx so much because of that shit. They were supposed to deliver my PS5. They didn't show up one day and said no one was home. I said, that's a lie. I've been home all day. The second day they attempted, the guy backed into my driveway, marked no one was home, and then left, and I called and said, this is the second day in a row that I've watched this happen. I have it on camera. I videotaped it. He needs to come back and make my delivery now, and they made him come back.
Then he got fired, probably.
Probably.
Or you got a raise, either one.
Like, the fucking thing isn't even far away. It's at the facility in fucking Grove City.
Technically, I think if you call someone, or you can go somewhere, I think you can actually pick it up yourself. Sometimes, I believe.
No! Oh boy. Damn
It's like a 25-minute drive from here. If you need me, if you really are that slow about it, I can go there and fucking grab it myself.
I mean, at this point, Freddie might as well try to see if you can look it up and see if you're able to.
This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
Caitlin said she ordered one for my dad and got it for him for Christmas, and she said it did the same thing when she ordered that for him too.
What is it?
It's one of those circle water bottles.
Oh, like
okay.
one I have?
Hands off to the left. Powering through. Tackled way behind the line.
Damn.
Lose 6 there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much.
Georgia showed up late. Holy God.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Get this first down. No, fuck.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And he's got it.
Oh, got that one.
From 56 yards away. It's with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg
Oh,
here,
Jesus
too.
Christ.
Chris, you remember the days when
If I do that, I have to contact their customer service team.
These guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Boy, I sure don't want to deal with that.
At this point, Freddie, it's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
Showing a bunch formation now.
Oh no, it wasn't an SMU running back. It was an SMU wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
It's a 92 overall.
Still.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh, there's
I just looked at my schedule again because I kind of forgot who all was on my schedule. I saw Texas Tech on my schedule at week 4, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing on my schedule? They should be on Alex's. I gave them to Alex, and then I realized they're in my conference.
Oh.
Listen, it's been like a day and a half since I played this.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I fucking passed out. Jen and I were watching a TV show, and I literally fell asleep watching it. She's like, you just want to go to bed? I'm like, I don't care. I'm tired. She's like, we'll just go to bed.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride.
I didn't go to bed until like...
Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Oh my gosh. No, oh my God.
Yeah, we could hear you, or at least I could.
Oh.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It was a double oh my God play, Fred.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it for a big gain.
This is not how sticky their hands are sometimes.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The defense with more pre-snap movement. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on.
Give my defense a little extra rest.
Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Here's the 2nd down play.
42 Spider. 4-2.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go.
Oh my fucking God. You gotta be kidding me, right?
He goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first
Bruh.
That's almost like when I got that pick on Syracuse in my game.
sets up, looking for an open man.
Alex, have you ever played Duke at home yet?
I'm not sure.
Wide open here. And he
I feel like every year you play at Duke.
I honestly don't remember. God damn, like, Georgia just won't die. They just won't go away. Alright, that's what I get for telling my corner to go after the quarterback.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bringing pressure. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly.
Hopefully they just let me knee it. Yeah, they will.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just...
Alright, if I didn't have that pick six, this game would have been a lot closer.
And plan the victory celebration. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Whew, what a week.
Hey, sports.
That's what I'd like to see. First across the boards. I feel like this week. Arizona.
Gosh, no one got open.
Thank you for tackling me forward.
Dude, why is there people literally running to me unblocked?
It's a really weird game for me. My best receiver so far this game has been my tight end. That's
How those
like
games?
never the case. I know you have. You have a 800-pound tight end that knows how to run routes like
He
Julio
left.
Jones.
He's no longer here. Right, he went pro. He was drafted in the first round. Ooh, night game? Oh.
Well, now my game's tied up because I've thrown 2 picks. The first one is dumb because my quarterback, I don't know how, it's either the quarterback underthrew the receiver or the receiver just decided not to go up for it and allowed the defensive back to. And the second one is the one you saw where I couldn't even see the guy because he was just camouflaged out there.
I have 2 players with the last name of Balaj, and I'm guessing the one with the star is the faster one. They're brothers, okay?
You know what's really annoying?
What?
I don't know if this is still the case. I think last season I had 2 linebackers with the last name Latimer, and one of them was a edge rushing linebacker, and the other was a middle linebacker.
Oh.
Boy, that was confusing.
Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
I won't have any more this half. That was the last play of the half.
And he will take it.
Fred, who are you playing?
Me?
No, Fred.
Memphis.
Oh.
I checked Austin's game score. I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching that.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't either.
All right, I'm gonna watch Brian's game.
I have all 3 games up, but I have all 3 games up, but I don't feel like I need to look over at Austin's.
I looked at the score. I'm like, all right, I'm done watching.
Don't blame you.
Just check score. All right, checking out.
Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your...
Fuck me, I shouldn't have thrown that.
I don't know how my quarterback got that off with that accuracy.
I saw that fucking corner creeping late.
Line gets set, first down.
Oh.
Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Why did you break so late?
Turnover for the defense.
Half the time when I throw these picks, Fred, is because my wide receivers are breaking later than they should be. I literally watch where they're supposed to break. I will pinpoint, okay, they're going to break here. I'm going to throw it there. And then they don't break.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
So now I'm losing 21-7.
That guy's name is Lane Frumorgan.
That's not real. It's not a real name.
Where did you find that guy?
Rams him with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Sounds like the coach flew out to fucking Germany or something to recruit that guy.
International.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Quarterback duel? Hold up. Look, before we talk about quarterback duel, I think I've already thrown 2 picks this game.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking downfield, it's Marquez.
Also, my quarterback is built like Josh Allen, and he wears Josh Allen's number.
First down here for the offense.
Close enough. Welcome back to college, Josh Allen.
Shut up, better school.
Yeah.
Slightly better school.
That's, yeah. Because he was what,
Wyoming.
Wyoming. North Carolina is not exactly rich in football history.
No.
Other than a few players that are.
True.
Right, Austin. Did you see Oscar Isaac's gonna be in the next Avengers movie?
Oh yeah, isn't he Moon Knight?
He is Moon Knight.
Oh, dude, okay. I was like, that's the guy that played Moon Knight in the TV show, right?
Yep. I'm stoked about it.
Oh, I loved him as Moon Knight, dude.
So did I. Hate him as Poe Dameron. Love him as Moon Knight.
Yeah.
That's more on the writers than the actual actor.
Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna make Finn and him gay, but Finn had a thing for Rey, and Rey didn't. It was like this weird ass love triangle, and it was very weird.
And then they were originally gonna kill Poe off in the first
goddamn,
movie,
I didn't really...
and then they fucking begged the writers to let him keep the character, and they were like, you know what, I'll fucking rewrite it. Why not?
My backup quarterback just ran for like 40 yards.
And then the most useless character, Rose, had a thing for Finn, but Finn didn't have... It was like, how many...
Oh
what?
my god.
Huh?
I put in effort every day to just not remember that Rose exists.
Sorry, I had to bring it back, Fred. The most confusing thing of all time.
My backup quarterback came in.
It was so funny in the ninth episode 9 when they brought Rose in, and then they were about to go on their like epic adventure or whatever, and she was just like, "Nah, I can't come."
Yeah, just stood there like a dumbass.
I didn't realize, like, I started running with my quarterback, right? And so I had a backup quarterback who has 85 speed. And he also has everything else that my other quarterback has, but just like the bronze version of him. The Object King, Magician, Mobile Resistance, Extender, and Off-Platform.
I feel like this game's been going on a lot longer, and it's only halftime. I'm up 37 to 14.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a
I'm
short
tied
gain.
21 across.
And the Tar Heels have taken it inside the 20. On second down, Wasp throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense gave up a really fast
Kansas, I'm not
touchdown.
trying to, like, score here, okay? So don't make any...
The inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made after the first down.
Okay, bye defense. Okay, or my 99 speed receiver just doesn't catch the ball. That's fun.
And it's so nice then to have this guy
Dropped it in his bread basket, and he was just like,
You guys.
Alright, I'm going to beat the Raging Cajuns 42 to 28.
Nice.
They're going to run it.
Totally different third quarter.
All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw, it's Marquez. Looking to the big...
Oh my god, tight end. Come on, you gotta cut sooner than that. God damn. All 3 of my interceptions are because of my tight end.
Kansas.
Probably should stop throwing it to my tight end.
It was 3rd and 2. I'm trying to run the clock out.
Uh-huh.
You don't think I'm gonna pass the ball? So you just leave you have like 3 people on the defensive line. Why?
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback.
At this point, I think like 4 different players have like over 100 rushing yards.
The defense is their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quick pass on the fly.
my face when Memphis is putting up a better fight than Texas A&M did.
Arizona's giving me a fucking fight.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions.
Kansas is trying to, I think.
Kansas is on the football field.
They put up 9 points.
Kansas, they showed up.
I think.
I mean, at least physically, they are here.
Mentally, I don't know.
Mentally, they might be thinking, it's almost basketball season.
I don't think it's really that close to basketball season at this point.
It's closer than it was before to basketball season.
This is still, like, technically would be what, like, September?
Probably like mid to late September.
My quarterback had 217 passing yards, 93.93% completion, and 3 touchdowns.
Leaves it with the back.
God.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to pass, it's Marquez.
I forgot that was a rival too.
Oh my gosh.
Left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good
had
job.
over 500 yards total offense. They had 238.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
I've heard I had 2 players go for over 100 rushing yards, and one of them was my quarterback.
And how easy does
Well, he had 11 rushes for 100 yards and 1 touchdown. He had 3 broken tackles as a quarterback.
maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Little touch pass to the receiver. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. What a nifty run.
I'm not going to play my next game after this, but we'll at least advance it to week 4 so that
sounds good.
We're there, and if
if
Austin wants to, he can play it tonight.
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh
Damn,
set
Memphis
of downs.
made my quarterback look like prime Lamar Jackson.
Looking for room.
Careful. He might sue you for that.
They'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
He doesn't have the likeness of Lamar Jackson, though. He's a white dude whose name is Clyde.
Does he wear number 8? Because be careful, he might sue you for that.
He does not. He wears number 12.
Because JRN 8 is just like LJ 8. Because it makes total sense.
Sure.
Yep.
But it will be very successful.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
The audacity of Lamar Jackson to sit and be like, listen, Dale, that's mine. And be like, bro, do you not know who he is? Do you not know who his dad is? Boy, shut the fuck up.
Granted, his dad was what, number 20?
Number 3.
Or 3. Still.
For the love of God, what is going on?
Offense getting set for 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Looking for room at the 40.
Arizona said I didn't hear no fucking bell.
Problem is, I was down 21-7.
On that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big
Army already has 15 penalties for 117 yards.
Jeez.
Your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
Committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Come on, D. For the love of God, D.
Here's a big drive for this defense.
What the fuck is going on?
Stop with just a few minutes left.
Arizona said 90-something overall defense. What?
Oh, if I didn't get too close to the end zone. Alright. Let's hope to keep the clock running.
He leaves it with his back. And a nice run there before the defense.
Okay, Memphis, I wasn't trying to score again.
I know it's sexy to
Oh, but you were.
But if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Oh, I'm gonna score again because then I get the funny sex number as my final point total.
What, 72?
We have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Inside the 30.
I won 69 to 27.
They'll run it from the gun.
69.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why.
Surprised Arizona's not calling timeouts.
He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
They'll go to the ground.
No, they do.
Make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense.
Trick to this is keeping it lined up in the center. Don't go outside of the hashes. Stay inside the hash marks. Run down the clock.
The defense going to stop the clock with
In the middle of the field.
Get
it up perfect.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some
A game against Tennessee is an 8 o'clock game.
Got some room into the goal.
Nice.
Oh man, you got a night game in Neyland?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god, we're going to overtime.
Holy shit.
They score.
Holy
Yeah, they
shit,
scored.
Arizona is unstoppable.
Hold up.
We'll get it started here in overtime.
God damn.
I wasn't aware Arizona was 2019 LSU.
I gotta look at their team, though.
They lost week 1, by the way.
Yeah.
Really good job by the defense.
I think to Boise State.
Smashes through.
That's not the first down?
First down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone.
Oh, they do have a Heisman player, Fred, on their team too. Receiver.
Over him, nowhere to go as that third down
He's
play.
96 speed, 95 acceleration, 96 agility, 99 change of direction, 94 catching, 99 spectacular catch. This guy's a freak.
Tedero McMillan, are you back?
No, because he's 5'10", 203 is a deep threat.
Oh, that is not Tedero McMillan.
With 90 short route running, 83 mid, 97 deep, 94 release, 99. He has 99 jumping. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
96 juke, 96 spin move.
There was a very hard flipping off as I ran across for that 2-point conversion going on. There was a strong middle finger.
The other coach was just like, he didn't even need to do that. He just did because he hates us.
That's like Will Howard doing the cigar. I'm just pissed off.
Yeah. At Signetti.
And I took that
to be fair,
personally.
Signetti deserved that. He was talking way too much shit.
Yeah, he was.
It's like, listen, I'm glad for Indiana having a good season and all that, but let's calm down here.
Yeah, for they lost week 0 because they had a bye week.
Okay.
And it was against Boise State. By 4.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Hopefully this overtime game gets
Dude,
over.
you could have. That quarterback's retarded. He could have ran that.
Yeah, he did. Brian, I'm literally almost done.
Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really.
Yeah, just pulled up your stream.
That's game.
One play. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say.
I get the sack and it's game over. Back everybody off.
Does the drama
Fourth
get
and
Hey, you know,
35.
maybe they
The
convert a
offense
4th and
comes to the line
35.
on 4th down here in
On the
overtime.
CPU, they probably
I
will.
was say, I've seen it where defenses have blown it in a cover 4.
Pressure is right. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before
Quarterback, what are you doing?
What the fuck? Where are you going?
Wow.
Like, I'm not rooting against you, Alex, but damn, that quarterback's retarded.
That quarterback put up 49 points on Alex.
It said, you know what? I'm good.
I think he was
That
confused
fucking
that
short bus dweller.
I think he was confused that my left end went back in coverage, and that was that.
That fucking short bus dweller of a quarterback carved up Alex's 95 overall defense.
Alright, done.
Oh, it was fantastic. That was like the, fucking... That was almost as bad as the fucking, Marcus Mariota play, Fred.
See, that's the kind of game I like it. I try to aim for when I make people's schedules.
Yeah, so the funny
I
thing
want
is...
to be close, but...
Oh wow, Fred, you stole that recruit from me.
Woo!
Fred, hang that on the wall. You got a recruit from me. You
I know,
nabbed a
I was
recruit.
able to get his visit in this week, or
I
this
know, I
past
saw that.
last week, and...
I saw that, I was quite sad. I'm like, well, that sucks.
I outdueled an elite recruiter. Alex
Yeah, you
has
did.
lost it. He's fallen off. He needs to retire.
Wow, I lost one middle linebacker. You can calm down, sir. I walked into your backyard with my...
Chill. I'm kidding.
I walked into your backyard. You can calm down, sir.
Okay, Tennessee, I know you beat an FCS school, but I feel like you should have put up more than 38. 38 nothing on them. I've been a number 2 team in the country.
Alright, let me put them on my board, because you never know, Fred, you could lose them.
Ole Miss almost lost to Purdue, by the way. Kentucky almost lost to an FCS school. They won by 3.
Yeah, Fred, now I'm watching Miami sneak into some of these. I'm like, mm-mm.
Dude, they piss me off.
Oh, me and you are going after another. Now we're both going after a right guard, Fred. I got his week 3 visit though, Fred. So good luck.
Yeah.
I'll go after the other middle linebacker. This one has 92 speed, Fred. So I'm not as mad because you got the 91 speed one.
I just desperately needed help at middle linebacker after I lost fucking
Oh, that's
everybody
right.
at
That's
that
right.
position.
You did. You should have told me. I would have backed off. Oh well. At least I made it a battle.
Alright, I'm running up. Night, guys.
Night.
Later, Felicia.
I I had to move a safety down to play linebacker.
Oh, that's
for
right.
me.
You did.
He's fucking tiny for the position, but hey. How the fuck am I battling Oregon for this guy? Oh, because he's from California.
Knows. One of my players has 3 interceptions on the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I go to I'm on defense of the season stats, and I go to national, and I look at the players with the most interceptions, it's 3 and 4, or 4 and 3, one from Maryland and one from Northern Illinois. Then it goes to 2. What the fuck?
Fred, I found a 6'4" deep threat with 99 speed and
Damn.
platinum shifty and bronze takeoff.
Jesus.
He's built like goddamn fucking what's his
And you're
name?
continuing the trend of finding players with names from the 1960s.
George Tobias.
George Tobias.
Well, there's Ted Tehran. There's Dexter Barr. Jamarcus Jefferson. Enrique Rosario. Dylan Kashama. There's Bryce Minter. Sean Foster. There you go, right there, Fred. Sean Foster.
There you go.
Capole. Hawaii? I think that's how you say it. But I lost Randall Johnson. Back out. Ready up. Oh, it was the last one? Damn. Did not know that. Yep, got that receiver. Nice.
I also got a 99 speed receiver.
Oh, let's
but mine
go.
is not 6'4".
Yeah.
He's 5'10", but he has
Nice.
takeoff and shift and gold shifty.
Nice.
You got the guard.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're at what, week 3 now? Or
4.
2 away games. For the fact that you didn't even offer this tight end that I'm going after, and you're still in his top 3 is amazing.
I don't even
Buffalo,
have any need
Minnesota.
to go after a tight end.
Yeah, and Nebraska's barely doing anything. I'm putting all the work in, and you guys are still just hanging there. Pissing me off. Motherfuckers, get out of here. Fred, you're number 2 in the recruiting class.
Let's go.
Oh, I still need 2 tight ends assigned. None of them? Okay. I have 1 left guard, 1 target, 2 right guards, signed 1, need 1. Okay. Defense. I need a left outside linebacker? I didn't even go after a left outside linebacker? That's cool. Oh, it's because I went after middle linebackers, because I want to shift them around, probably. One free safety. I need to find a left outside linebacker. Thought I went and got one, but I guess I didn't. How the fuck are there still 5 stars available? That's insane. Because they're not being heavily recruited. That's weird. It's not really weird, but they're not being recruited hard, so they must be trash. But 5 stars are 5 stars, so if you build your school right. Wow, there are no 4-star linebackers left, Fred. Holy shit.
Well.
Okay then. I'm locked out all those linebackers right outside any linebacker. That's insane. Okay, well, I don't need. I'll go middle linebacker. Extra pass coverage. Pass coverage. Pass coverage. Here, look at field generals too. Might as well. They're pretty good all arounders.
Alright, I'm getting off.
Yep, same.
I will play my game when I get home from work tomorrow. See you, fellas.
See you, nerd.